When I started practicing law 42 years ago, there were mainly male attorneys, and they were speaking to the media, but they weren't having their clients speak. And I was committed to making sure that my clients' voices were heard, not through me, but through them, because they are the best ones to express the injustice that they've suffered and how they've been victimized and the change that they want in their lives and in the legal system, in the political system, and in the workplace. And so I wanted to be supportive of them and help them to know how to speak about their struggles and their battles, to be treated with respect and dignity. Many of my clients have made a difference, and they are women whose names you may never have heard before they spoke out. But they found that the power of one can be very powerful. The filmmakers caught that. They weren't satisfied just to hear the women's stories and the pain. They followed us when we went to change laws. They followed us through confrontations, and through what it takes to win change.
We approached her several years ago, and I think we were just really persistent in asking her, please, 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 and ultimately she said yes. And that started our filming about 3 years ago. I think over the course of filming, we got to know each other. It's a relationship that you have to build, and you have to build that trust.
The timing for the film coming out in this moment it couldn't be more perfect for the film. I'm sorry that it had to come to such an awful breaking point in order to have the dialogue and to start being heard. But it is, for the film, very good fortune that the timing worked out this way.
It was actually a very powerful lens for us personally and for the film to be tracing Gloria's career from day one until now, and to sort of see what she's done as building blocks for what's happening now.
Gloria gave us so much access to her life and to her own life story, because she's talking about other women going through this journey, but actually in the film you see that Gloria had this own journey for herself and her life story. So that comes through in the film, and it's a side of Gloria that you may not know if you really have only seen her on TV appearances and things like that. You really get to see that she actually went through a journey like the ones that she helps other women go through. You prepare for interviews, and then it's wonderful when you're really surprised that you get something way above and beyond what you could have imagined. I mean, I think our interview with Gloria Steinem was incredible. A year ago, right after the inauguration and the Women's March, she was talking about things that sort of came to fruition even 10 months later with Me Too. I mean, it was amazing.
We actively sought out people who could be credible contrary voices. But every time we went to speak to somebody who we thought would make some legitimate, or in their minds, legitimate criticisms, everyone who we spoke to just had such deep admiration for Gloria, even if they didn't always agree with her, but had such deep admiration for her as an attorney, especially other attorneys, and as an activist, that was very, very interesting.
If she were a man, it wouldn't be like this. People would have enormous respect for her. If she were a man, they would, be saying, good for you. And I think that is an awareness that a lot of these people had. At the end of the film, when that man comes up to Gloria and is in her face, it brings tears to my eyes every time Gloria says to him, thank you. It's such a valuable lesson in dialogue. And that for me, that was the great lesson in all of this.
And to see women throw off their fear, and then to find that they have more courage and strength to win justice than they ever realized that they had. That's what I want people to see. So I hope that the audience will feel very, very good about having invested their time to see it, enjoy it. It's not just entertainment. It's about real life and how each one of us can make a difference.